Hello there, welcome to Brian Lomax Movie Talk, and we're on to the 5th episode of the X-Files Season 11, and this one is called Ghouli. Yep, and it starts with two women kind of, doing a bit of a hack and slash job on each other, and they see each other as some kind of weird beastie, which is quite impressively done, I think, for a TV budget. The special effects on that, but yeah, right off the bat, really intrigued, and the rest of this episode, I've got to say, is pretty decent. We're back into kind of the mythology stuff, like the first episode of this season I wasn't that sold on, but yeah, we get into William, really. We find William and see where he's at in his life, and I'm gonna say I liked it quite a lot. It doesn't feel overly mythology episode-ish, it feels more like a Monster of the Week episode, but they've kind of incorporated William into it. He's essentially the Monster of the Week, but not. Bit of a mixed bag. It's nice to see that actually he isn't this super heroic character. He's not someone who has the highest of moral values, but he's also not a degenerate. He's not a complete douche or anything like that. It's good to see that he's a real kind of fleshed out character with some issues, some baggage. But that also allows for Mulder and Scully to deal with the fact that they gave him up for adoption, particularly Scully. And Scully gets a moment in this episode when she believes him. The spoilers, by the way, but I do these reviews for people, assuming the people who are watching them have seen the episodes. But yeah, she thinks he's dead. He's apparently shot himself through the head, and he's lying in the morgue. And at this point, she's kind of certain. She's fairly sure that he is William, and she just unloads on him, just gets everything out. And it's a really quiet scene. There's no music. They just let Gillian Anderson do what Gillian Anderson does, and she does it brilliantly. Really great performance, very touching, and you realise all the pain that she's been carrying. We've seen glimpses of that obviously throughout the show since they gave William away, but here, it just really raw kind of emotion from Scully. I feel like this season actually they've upped the action a bit. This seems a bit more action heavy than previous seasons. Like each episode so far has had fair bit of it in, but not at the expense of story, I don't feel. So they complement each other quite well, and some nice camera work in this as well. The use of drone shots and a lot of really good settings. The ship where the acts of violence at the start take place, they go back to it a couple of times in the episode. They make good use of the location, and at one point they pull out using a drone, and it just looks really cinematic. They make great use of that location. They allow us to see it in all its glory. Mulder as well is a bit more of a badass this season, it's got to be said. A couple of episodes ago he had a fight with someone with his hands tied behind his back and actually won, and then here he's proper giving threats to the DOC or DOD, can't remember the lettering for these guys, but yeah, there's these two agents, clearly government agents, trying to track down William, and Mulder's just giving them some shine, like literally, don't mess with me. It's like the older Mulder has got more attitude. It's like he's at an age where he's not willing to take any crap anymore, and he was always a bit sarky. Like back in the earlier episodes, he always would have come out with some kind of sarcastic comment, but it probably would have kind of played on his inferiority, I guess, or perceived inferiority. Not that he ever was inferior; he was always more intelligent than the people giving him sass. But here he seems to have gained like a newfound take no prisoners, I don't give a crap attitude. I actually like it, and it feels natural. Again, it feels like a natural progression of this character given his age. So yeah, That's really good. So yeah, overall, I really liked this episode. I thought Gillian Anderson and David Duchovny once again were on form, and I genuinely think this season is very good now at this point. We're halfway in the season. We've had 5 episodes. There's only another 5 to go. It's going quick, must be said, but I'm enjoying every minute of it so far. Well, certainly since episode 2. So yeah, keep on going like this, and I'll be very, very happy. I give Ghouli a 4 out of 5. What about you? Have you seen it? And if so, what did you think about it? As usual, comment below, let me know, and until next time, crack it.